Hey everybody, Andrew here. I got another one for you today. In the rabbit hole that is YouTube, I got into watching some get home bag videos and I realized I didn't have my own. And instead of going out and purchasing a ton of stuff right now, I decided to kind of go through everything that I had that was scattered throughout kind of my house, pretty much my office and the garage. And I put together a get home bag essentially for free. The only thing that I actually went out and got was a couple of Clif bars, which I'll get to later. But other than that, everything here I have, and I had it. So I didn't have to purchase anything. I took it from various spots, I put it into one location, the bag, and I'll be able to keep this in my truck because I work 18 miles from my job. And even though it's not urban, it goes urban to kind of farm, plain, just space, preserve, if you will, and then kind of urban again. But it takes me 30 minutes to drive because 15 or 18 miles of those miles of the distance is highway, so it's a longer distance time-wise because I go at a higher rate of speed. So anyway, if I had to huff it home for whatever reason, this bag will help me get home. This isn't the end-all and be-all of get home bags, and I do plan on assembling one that is a bit better. But for now, this is what I'm going to keep in my truck until I can get that assembled. We'll start with the pack itself. This is my old work pack. It is a North Face Recon. I've had that for a number of years. It is a phenomenal pack. It just started getting a little loose, just from all the use I use. I brought it to work every day, so it definitely has seen a ton of use. It is a great pack. I actually had one prior to this, and that was another great pack as well. But kind of the bungees started breaking on the sides, and like I said, it just started getting a little loose. So there's nothing in this pocket, but on the back I've got a ball cap to protect my bald head from the sun should I be exposed. On the side here, this is something that I got in a battle box. So I subscribed to battle box for a couple of months before I felt that it was a waste of money. Some might argue that it was a waste of money from the get-go, but I did get some good stuff. There's still a couple of things that I still EDC. I got it a couple of years ago, so some of the things in there are good, but overall the amount of money that I spent on it, not very good. So this is a Pathfinder. It's a stainless steel canteen that you can boil water in, and it also comes with a mug, which is about 800 ml mug, and that fits in the bottom. And then all the way on the bottom is a stove, so I could put sticks under there and boil water if I needed to. So I looked at Google Maps, and if I were to walk the 18 miles, it would take me 8 hours. And depending on what time of day it was or whatever, that's a long time. Plus it is hot in Florida, so it would definitely take me longer. When I was on the Appalachian Trail last year, I walked 17 miles over varying terrain in about 7 hours, but it definitely wasn't as hot, and I didn't have it. So who knows, but whatever. So that's it for the outside for now. I might add something to this, but in the meantime, this is what I got. We'll go through the small pocket first. In here, right now I just have a Write in the Rain notebook. I got this for my little tool bag, and in case you need to jot anything down. And moving on into this pocket, it's got pretty good organization, but like I said, it's just started getting a little loose, just carrying heavy things over the years. We've got a pen and a Sharpie, and deep down in here we've got 4 Clif bars, just in case need some energy. This is a 0.5 Adventure Medical Kit's first aid kit, which I have lying around, so I decided to throw that in there. It's got band-aids and a few medicines and whatnot. Battery charger, if I have to leave my phone behind or my truck behind and I don't have a battery, way to charge my cell phone, and associated cord. This is 2020, so never leave home without your face mask. It's a plain old face mask. It doesn't really get cold here, but if you're wet, you can get cold. So this is just an emergency blanket. Had this lying around, don't even know where I got it, but that's it for behind there. That's it for down there. We'll go into the zippered pocket, and got a piece of wood that you can shave off to start a fire. This is a no-name brand ferrocerium rod, throws sparks. Never really used it, so it still has the coating on the outside. Got a spork, I don't know why. Compass. This is a Exotac lighter holder, so I just have a Bic lighter in here. And then screen cleaner, that's old. That was from when I took it to work, this bag. I guess that got lost behind. And then this is Mini Inferno. These are some fire wafers. You just break it and kind of rough it up a little bit, and they light and they burn. I have used some of these in the past for fun. They're pretty good. Little fire wafers. Ooh, I think I missed something. Oh! I was looking for these. There are no better scissors than OR scissors. These cut, they have to be able to cut through almost anything. And I was looking for these. That makes me happy. Alright, so that does it with the medium pocket. And again, I had all this stuff just laying around my house. And then in the back, it's a bigger thing, a shemagh. You can use this to keep yourself out of the sun. You can wrap it around, cover your head, cover your face. I've got two of those, and that's the one I put in there. This is definitely overkill. I just want to say it, but I'm gonna order something smaller. This is a radio. I'm definitely gonna order a more compact handheld radio that is a crank to charge, and you can get the NOAA radio stations, and it's got some lights on it. It's solar charger. My in-laws use this during Hurricane Irma, and it was invaluable because they didn't have any power and they were able to hear the news and everything that was going on. So definitely gonna keep this in here for now, but get a smaller one to replace that. And this is another thing that I think I got from a battle box. This is just a Frog Togs rain poncho. You can use it as a tarp, you can use it as a ground cloth, what have you. This is, I don't even know where I got this. I might have won this in an online raffle, but this is a hammock. In Florida, the water column is very high, and sleeping on the floor might not be the best thing. So it's a hammock to get myself off the ground. That combined with this, hey, I've got a shelter. And to be able to keep that shelter or the tarp up, I just have 100 feet of paracord. Pretty sure I got that in Battle Box also. This is just a blue OR towel. in my tool video, I mentioned that I have somewhat of an unlimited supply of these. They use these to wrap the trays that the instruments come in, and then they usually just throw them out. So a lot of people save them if they're clean and use them for various tasks around. And last but not least, other than my EDC, which I have on me at all times, this is probably the first item that I ever purchased for survival, camping, etc., etc., and this is a SOG seal pup. It is about a 5-inch blade, half serrated with a pointed tip. This has gotten a lot of use over the years, and this is the first knife that I really ever purchased. And that is it. So again, to reiterate, this is not the end-all and be-all get home bag. This is one that I was able to assemble with stuff laying around my house. Again, the only thing I purchased was Clif bars, because I did not have any. And other than that, there are things that I do want to add. There might be a couple of things that I'm going to take away, like this. And so other than my EDC, which is a firearm, a knife, my key bar, and oh, I don't have a flashlight in here. I have an Olight M1 Striker that I will put in here, which can double as a weapon. It has a serrated, not a serrated, but a I don't even know how to say it, what to call it, but the bevel is steel, and you can use it as a striking device, which could incapacitate an enemy or combatant should that be the situation that arises. So again, if you made it this far, thank you for watching thus far. Definitely with the pandemic and all the civil unrest going on, I am focusing on proper planning and prepping, and this is one of those items that will help me get home to my family and the rest of my prepared stuff. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. I know this is not a great kit thus far, but it is what I have, and learned a lot putting it together. I learned what I need to get, and what some of my shortcomings are in terms of prepping and planning. So I'm using this as a base, and I'm only going to build from it. So if you want to see more videos, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section below. We'll see you in the next video.